Hello people. Right, another trade, long. I think you guessed why. We've got the break high, low, lower high, lower low. I'll just double check that red candle is correct there under those. Yep, the red candle's the lowest low. High, low, lower high, lower low, low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and close. That's the reversal. You know I talk about how infrequently these reversals happen. This one's with massive momentum. Big green candle. Not really showing so much. I'm still learning about this RSI histo alert. Something interesting on the currency strength indicator I've noticed. So that we need to be aware of that. Again, this is relatively new to my trading. 3 or 4 months, probably the same as this and this. I put it on here because I was making these videos, to be honest with you guys, and I wanted to make. I'd used this years ago, and was quite happy with it, but not to the extent that I am now with this. I think this is absolutely the perfect template now, guys. I'm not talking about this thing, but I am talking about the FXI pivots. That's free. I love it because you get all the old historical levels on there as well from previous days. And we can see support 2 was what caused, or S2 was what caused the reversal. Well, it didn't cause it, but it was there, and you know, you can't deny that it's bounced off that level. Now, I haven't drawn a huge amount of levels on here because I've been watching this for so much all day, but all I needed was my reversal level, and then a few levels above me, the support over here. Last support broken tends to get tested as resistance, which you can clearly see it has. We're talking about the low of that red candle there to the pip over here. Lots of congestion here as well, what are called my flip zones or price pivot zones. Comes down, creates a wick, tries to go down again, comes back, and so on and so forth. You've got the S1 under here as well. This is an H4 high as well, and now we get to the real interesting part of this, and this is the RSI histo alert again. Get down to the M30, and we've crossed back over the 0. You know how powerful that is. We're above the hourly 8 EMA as well. It just gets better and better, guys. We've broken the previous green candles high. We've even got a pullback here on the M30, and then remember I talk about a burst, pullback, break and close, and then on the 15-minute we also had that confirmation. Obviously that was the 30-minute confirmation, exactly the same time as the H1 confirmation. H1 takes precedence. Now look how infrequently this happens as well. Off support, I'm talking about the crossover of the hourly 8 EMA. You know, we've got all the goodies showing on this side as well. We've got, you know, you can see how infrequently that happens. Nice trending markets, of course. If you've got sideways market, it's going to cross over, and the arrow will alert. So all these little things are in the back of my mind. Then, I'll drag the trade on the chart. You know, it's all just about patience and discipline, guys. So at this point I was waiting for a we've got the burst, but we haven't had the break. Look how the break and close coincided with the 8 EMA crossover, and then I was away from the charts at this point. That's important to mention. So that's why I didn't get in here. I was messing around with horses and things. But when we got the break and close here, critically, that's when I got in. And it wasn't on the close. I talked about that in the previous video. We could see the momentum on this now. It was on the break. This one didn't get broken by this one. Once this had broken the high of that one, I was in. Didn't wait for the close. Always take my lead from M5. What we've got here also, what we had going on here was a high, low, lower, high, lower, low, and then the reversal. It actually closed above, but as you can see I've got in before it, and I targeted the S2, which is hiding behind this S1, sorry, that was S2. Targeted the test of old support become new resistance. Always using all the time frames as well, so we were green on the H1, we were green on the H30, M30 rather. We were rising strongly on the M15. As I say, I took it before the close, and then it was a longer trade than I like to stay in, but this is the daily reversal, guys. It's 6 o'clock in the evening here in the UK now, and as far as I was concerned, I like trading this period, so it was just everything stacked up apart from this, and this is worth taking on board. It doesn't seem to work at reversals time. I think it's because all the different currency pairs that are used are all over the place at this point in the day, so that's a worthwhile thing to remind yourself of as well if you're trading after the close of the UK session, London close, and we're running into the afternoon and later afternoon session in the American markets as well. So it shot through that was a 9 pip trade, 9 and a bit, not quite 10 net of spread, and it shot through my target up to just short of that 12.55 level there, which was 22 pips. So anyone tells you can't trade outside of the volatile market times, it's baloney. We've got perfectly good setups shown to you by what I would say is critical now to my trading toolbox, this RSI histo alert, and I think this is the perfect chart setup, guys. Not too messy in my opinion. You've got the main half round number and round numbers here. You've got the pivots that are proving to be extremely interesting. You've got the 3 candle reversal that I talk about all the time, and here's the reversal on the 5 minute that I like the look of and got me in the trade actually. So I use everything in my toolbox: high, low, lower high, lower low. That's the low, high, higher low, higher high, and close above that the high of that candle. Always critical. There was one here as well, one here as well. You can just see them. This is just one here as well. It's all bullish. So there you go, guys. Another trade, another winner, and another double size daily requirement single trade, if that makes sense. I'm after 5 pips a day. This was just short of 10 pips by a micro pip, I think. 9.9 pips. Thanks for watching. So we've got early morning trades and we've got the end of day trades that anyone that's in the UK should be able to study the charts at those times, and believe me, having done it for 10 years, these were the 2 times of day that I have traded. Early morning, go and do whatever you want in the day, come back, get the end of day trade. End of. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.